All right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are back with another Raid Shadow Legends free-to-play mystery shard only run video. Today is the Raid Shadow Legends year in review. So basically, we're just going to kind of go over my account and just kind of see where we are, what we've accomplished over the last year. 2023 has been crazy. We've blown up as a channel, and by me blowing up is getting over 1,000 subs, so that's blowing up for me. It's not like we're at 50,000, but hey, I love all of you. All right, so here we go. Let's look at everything and what we've been doing. We've got 95 mystery shards. We've got 651 ancient shards. We've got 125 void shards, 7 primals, 48 sacred. So we should be getting another one of those. We'll be hitting that 50 mark pretty soon. This is a year, almost a year and a half of playing. So we have a lot going on here. So if I wanted to get this Rat King here for 180 sacreds, I mean, not sacreds, ancients, I could get him. Do I want to get him? No, we're not pulling any shards. We're never going to do it. But yeah, I mean, I had to save up for a year and a half to have this many ancient shards. But remember, we're not pulling anything. We're also not doing a lot of dungeon grinding. We're not doing a lot of gear farming. If you've been watching my channel, you know that I don't really do that. So you would probably have a lot more ancient shards if you were farming those dungeons and getting, shards just randomly dropping from autoing that. I spend all my time on masteries, so I don't really get a lot of these shards. But we could do something like that, which is nice. We also have fragment summons. We're about to get Dark Kale. We're at 96. So that's going to happen before the new year. So I have 2 more days left as long as the secret rooms are good to me. We are going to have Gerda Bogru. We're going to have her pretty soon. I think, what is it, another month? And as soon as this month ends, we basically have 1 month left. So about a month and a weekish, and we'll have Gerda Bogbrew, so that's nice. Nothing else in here is really moving forward too much. Thea, the Tomb Angel, we've got 30 pieces. We're not focusing on her. Eventually, we'll have her. I'm not really super worried about it. We haven't really been pushing hard mode yet. Uh, I could do it. It's just a lot of time and it's consuming, and I have a lot of things going on. So, but yeah, we would try to do it. It's kind of cool, but we will have Thea eventually. So at least we know she's in the future and someone we can build eventually. As far as the Great Hall, we've been doing pretty good. I just posted a thing on how this is. I'm starting to get these all to level 5, as you can see. So we now have these to 5. I got these 2 to 5, and then I think I did Void. Yeah, I did Void on Resistance, and then we're going to do Force, and then we're going to move into Defense and Crit, and all over here, everything will be 5, and then we will start pushing Resist. I mean, these 2 accuracies, sorry, first, these 2 accuracies to 10, and then we'll be pushing Resistances to 10 for the quests and to get that other guy that I'll never get, probably, because of Tag Team Arena. And we've got a lot of heroes. I mean, we've got now what, I think 60 something. Let's look. 60. Here we go. So it was 60 up to here. So now we're at 62, level 60s, and we will be getting Kale. So that'll be 63. So Dark Kale will be level 60 literally and max the first day I get him because I have all the stuff I need. I have all the potions. I have all of the chickens ready to go. As you can see, I have more chickens cooking. Right now, we have 5 more for another 6-star. But yeah, we have all the 5 stars ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're ready to get him to 6-star. These are all the heroes we've collected since we started. I mean, it's cool. We've got Deliana. We've got, what is that? Death Knight. We've got Ardek. We've got Rhonda, and then Wukong was the most recent one. So we have all of those just sitting in the vault that we never use. So that's kind of cool. These are all the epics that we've acquired over the time through fusions or just randomly being given them, and I don't use them either. So we've got this Bomb Girl, we've got this dude, we've got this Shadowkin chick, we've got whatever this girl's name is. It was for the original fusion. We just got the goat guy from the previous fusion. This guy was from another fusion before. The lizard was from a fusion, and these 2 were both from fusions. I believe he was a fusion also, and then I forgot this guy's name. The night guy we just got as a free gift for the city coming out, and then Gorab we got from the what is that from the prism spheres because they automatically pull. So unfortunately, I have to get whatever hero they give me, and they gave me Gorab, which is actually probably one of the best heroes they could have gotten from that. So yeah, he's in there, but I can't use him anyway, so it don't matter. We've got this Void here, these 2 Voids that we got from the fusions. Can't use them either, but they're awesome heroes. If you do have them, I would recommend building them because he is not right is his name. He is an amazing healer for the Sylvan Watchers, so I would definitely build him if you were interested in that. And we've got this little purple chick who's actually really good too. Unfortunately, we can't use him because I can't summon them. So unfortunately, we don't get them. We don't use any heroes that no one that everyone doesn't get. So we're not going to cheat. And then I have my all my faction guardians in here. You can see they're all. I farmed them out, most of them. There's a few factions that I still haven't farmed yet. We're working on that now to get a couple of the heroes to max, and we're going to be doing all the campaign heroes very soon. So all the campaign heroes will be in a video probably within the next month or two or three. Once I get back into it, the new year is always hard because we get a lot of stuff that goes on with the events and getting free stuff and trying to focus on some heroes that pop up. So once the year starts again, I'm almost done with the orc dog, whatever his name is. I've Gore Mask. We're almost done with him, and then I think I have like three more left to do. And I think a lot of them already have a bunch of books, so I won't have to farm as hard for those guys. But yeah, that's where we're at on the vault here. We've got all of our level 50s here. I believe we have somewhere in the vicinity of 70 level 50s that we've been working on, and they all have gear. Say most of them. There's a few that I might have taken gear off of randomly, but almost all of them have gear that they can use and are usable in the fights. We've been using them in the city, so that's kind of cool. We've got a few uncommons that we've been working on. This guy, Satyr. We've got Saurus. We've got the new Sylvan Watcher girl. We've got Crusader. Yeah, there's a bunch of uncommons that we're going to be working on, and eventually we will have an uncommon world going on here, and we're going to start using them in dungeons and seeing how good they are. And then we've got a bunch of level 40s. I mean, we've got 129 heroes in here, so if 70 are around 50, then yeah, that means we've got another almost 60 level 40s kind of just chilling here that we're going to be using. Actually, we've got a couple heroes. I don't know why this guy's here. We can take him out. I was like, I don't know why he's here. Two collection, and we have Risk Arm, so that's an extra one. So there we go. So really about 58 heroes because Risk Arm is going to be for a fusion. We've been saving the fusion heroes for the new fusion that came out, the mythical one, whatever it is. And there's an epic in there we can fuse. So we will be doing that eventually. But right now, he's just sitting there. As far as my heroes go, I mean, we've gotten through a lot. We've gotten a lot of things that we are proud of. We got Cleo, we got Yannicka, we've got all the heroes that everyone can get. We've got Visix, we've got Syl, we've got Drex, we've got Arbiter. We just got Mithrala recently, so that's a really big, a really big milestone in the account, which is pretty cool. So we do have Mithrala. We do have Yukar that we've had for a while. We did finally fuse Raisin because we had to fuse all the epics first. So he was one of the later heroes that we got. I got him maybe a couple months ago. So he's really cool. We're actually going to be building him a little bit better. Right now, he's just kind of sitting around. We do have a few books on him left to do, but otherwise, no. And just so you know, all these guys except for Raisin, Mithrala, and a few others I'll show later do not have their skills maxed. So everyone else is maxed. See, we've got them all fixed up, maxed. Some of them have blessings, some of them don't. We actually just got Visix's blessing, so that's exciting. I actually just got that maybe last week or so. We bought it from the shop for 20 coins, so we got that, and we have everybody else. So it's funny because right after that, Yukar popped up, and he's the one I wanted. And then right after that, Mithrala popped up. I was like, because I didn't really want Visix, I wanted these two, but it's so rare that I'm like, whatever, I'll just pull it and grab it. But yeah, either way, we got to get their blessings next. So Mithrala and Yukar will be next on the blessing list unless I pull one. I can actually make these my wish list now, which is nice. I didn't even think about that. We do have a bunch of great epics. We've got Dark Elhain, Broadmaw, Tanix. We've got Arrhenius. We've got Yaga. Yeah, all the ones that everyone gets. Ryan, Scion. We've got Akoth from Doom Tower. We've got Archmage. I mean, a bunch of really good heroes in here. Rush, Aethel, Lord Legionary. We've got a 6-star Bogwalker Awakened, and we have a 6-star Thurgist Awakened. So that's kind of cool. Those two are my only 6 stars right now. We do have a 5-star Twinclaw Disciple, which is pretty cool, and a 5-star Houndspawn and a 5-star Apothecary. So those are my best blessings right now. We do have Jizzo. We have High Katoon. We've got a lot of really good heroes going on here. We got War Maiden. I mean, all the main heroes that everyone's going to get. We've got some cool clan boss heroes, Frozen Banshee. Obviously, Kale. I have every single starter in here. We've got Valerie. We do have to build Muckstalker a little bit. He just needs his masteries, which we're working on now. I'm actually working on Fleshmonger's masteries. As you can see, I'm almost done. So as soon as he's done, we're going to move into probably Dark Kale because it's going to happen quickly. But I'm going to try and bang out Muckstalkers over the next day or two until we get him. So that's where all my energy is going to go. I only need what? Here, I need literally 130 scrolls to get him done. So once he's done, we're going to immediately move into Muckstalker until we get Dark Kale. So hopefully we can bang him out in 2 days. And then we have a bunch of the new heroes. We've got Petrify in here. We've got some old ones, Odachi. We've got Myrmidon. They all maxed out skills, all their masteries done. Coffin Smasher, Diabolist, Galek. I mean, basically everybody looks like this. They're all skilled out, maxed, and All their gear is 16. I don't have any flop heroes. Like, there's no hero in here that's just kind of chilling at like half mast. uh, Everyone's here. We've got the doggos that we built just recently and did a champion spotlight video on. They're really cool. We do have Hyria. We have Greybeard. We have so many random heroes, right? We have Tolog, who's one of the newer heroes. We've got Templar. I mean, there's a bunch. And then we've got our wonderful heroes and uncommons. We've got Zephyr. We've got Outrider, and we've got Armiger. So yeah, there's a lot of really cool heroes in here. We do have some heroes that I pulled out. I pulled them all out for no reason on accident. See that? It's because I clicked out the other guy. That's why. We're going to put them back. We don't want them here. We don't want these guys. My level 50 is chilling. Get out of here, guys. We don't want you. There we go. So there we go. Back to 127. So that's all that. And then all the food stuff that I'm working on now is basically all this is. As far as let's get out of here. Blessings. I mean, this blessings is it's been easy because they just come. I mean, that's really what it is. Soul collection. As you can see, I have it's just over time, they just build up. It's not like this is something that happens overnight. We already have Guru. So as soon as we get her, Bogbrew, we're going to be able to put a blessing on her. So that's kind of nice. We do have 2 mythical ones. I got a 3-star mythical one. I've been trying to keep the ones that really are like good, and I've been selling off some of the ones that are crappy, just because I don't want to keep building space in here. But I'm selling off as many as I can. I do have a few I have 2 stars on the ones that I have in my vault right now, which is nice. I have all 3 of them. Wukong, we've got Death Knight, and we've got Deliana. So if I ever do decide to pull them out once I have completed everything, I have them. So that's kind of cool. We do have a bunch of heroes in here. As you can see, a ton of legendaries. I've got a bunch of epics in here, and I actually sold a bunch too. So we have a lot that we can either just get rid of or figure out what we want to do with them. Lots and lots and lots and lots. And look at this, all this. I've got some 5 stars in here that I can't use because I don't have the voids. I have Bellower 4-star, which would be awesome if I actually used him. And we have Grinner, which I would love to pull. We have never pulled him yet. Him and Candle Guard, I think, are the 2 that are really haunting me right now. So that's all that. Awakening, we don't need to work with this. So see, these are all the ones that I have awakenings for that are currently in the vault, but I'm not building them, so we don't touch them. Close this. As far as everything else in the game, we've been doing really well. I mean, as far as campaign, we are done 100% with everything except for the last fight on Nightmare. We're just trying to 3-star it. I've been kind of ignoring it for a while, but we've 3-starred everything else in the game, so we're done with that. We don't have to worry about it. Dungeons, we've completed everything over here in the potion keeps to level 20. All of them say level 20. We've gotten through all that. That was last year. So, no, not last year. This year, actually, we did finish that up. Iron Twins, we're pretty much just kind of pushing to stage 9. Now that we have Mithrala, I started realizing I can beat these. So we are going to start going into, actually, I beat stage 9. So 10, 11, and 12 are the next step. So we're going to be starting that this year, trying to beat those. We did beat hard mode on all of these except for, not beat like completed, but we got through into hard mode and beat the first stage on all the dungeons except for Fire Knight. I think Fire Knight is the only one that's given us trouble. We are in hard mode. I just haven't found a team that can beat it yet. So I'm going to put together a team that can get that eventually. I'm going to play with it when I get bored, and hopefully we'll have a Fire Knight hard mode win, which would be very good. To be honest, we only need to beat the first level. I don't really need to push into 10, but we will try to keep moving forward. Dragon's the only one that we actually started to push forward on. I haven't done it again. I could probably beat a few more stages in here with the teams that I have now. So we are at, but it took 10 minutes, as you can see. It's a long fight. So we are going to start pushing this and see if we can get through here. And that way we can get some mythical gear on some of our heroes maybe when I start farming. Spider, same thing. Just so you can see it. I don't want anyone to think I'm lying. So we did beat stage 1 on hard mode. So that's all good. And we are on stage 2. Sand Devil, we don't touch. We farm stage 3 every single day for the events or the quests, and that's it. So we haven't really pushed forward on this. Don't really care about it, so we don't do it. Same thing with Phantom. We got to level stage 9. This is exactly where it was when this was released. Exactly where I finished. All right, stage 9. We stopped and we never played it again. So there you go. That's that. That's how much we care about that stuff. We don't do it. It's a waste of time. That's why. All right, so we get out of here. Faction Wars, awesome. I mean, we've been doing pretty good. We got a little further, 774 stars as of right now. We have beaten a few of these. We've beaten Dark Elf, Barbarian, Banner Lords, High Elf, and I think that's it right now. We are at 60 on Demon Spawn, 58 on Skinwalkers, 55 Lizardmen, 51 Knights Revan. Those are the next ones kind of on the block to beat. So we're going to get through those, and I just need to build heroes, and we'll get through it and figure out which ones work. That's really it. And then we'll get those done, and then we'll start moving into some more, and eventually we will get Lydia. It's just going to take a while. That's all. All right. But that's where we are on Faction Wars Arena. We basically sit at gold 5. Right now it just reset. So we're in 4 again. I have to push back in. And as you can see, I already started fighting to get through here and beat some fights. I don't really mess around with this too much. I do it every day. That's how I get my gold medals, but I don't go crazy on it. Tag team, we are trying. Oh, I just got pushed back down again. We're trying to get into silver right now for the quests. Usually, I have left this in bronze 1 for almost a year and 3 months and 4 months maybe. Um, but it's been a while, and I left it alone. And now we're actually pushing to get the silver because we're trying to push through some quests. But it is a pain in the butt, and it stinks, and we don't like it. That's my opinion on arena. Live arena, we do not do. As you can see, I have 940 points. I've only gotten these. I think I came in here one day recently and just did a match because I was like, oh, let me see what's going on in here. And I think I won with like the worst team ever because I'm fighting all garbage people now. It's not like I'm fighting, the best heroes. So I probably could get some of these rewards, but I don't care enough, so we're not doing it. So we don't do live arena, mainly because they put it at the opposite times. It doesn't click on when it's time to log in for me. So I'm not gonna hunt. I'm not hunting live arena just to get bonuses. Like we're not doing it. It's a waste of time. Arena is already annoying enough. Tag team is the worst thing that's ever happened. Classic arena is just there. It's basically something you just have to do every day to get the bonuses. It's basically useless content, and that's what I feel about live arena. But hey, I had to throw this in there because I want you guys to know that I hate arena. I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Worst thing in Raid. All right, so that's that. Get out of here. And then we've got, no, we don't want that. Clan Boss. We've been doing Demon. We're doing Demon Lord. We are on Ultra Nightmare. We could work on it, but we farm basically Nightmare every day, as you can see. I haven't been able to put a team together yet, but we now have Mithrala and we do have Dark Hail coming up. So now we're going to use those two and see if we can create a team that can one key Nightmare, and that's going to be the goal for this year: is to one key Nightmare so we can move into Ultra Nightmare, and so I can do speed clicks. It would be nice, right? Hydra, we basically focus on normal. I think our clan has beaten normal normally. I don't think hard has ever been beaten, right? Yeah, we can't do brutal. We can do hard. I stick to normal, and that's how I got Mithrala, and that's about it. I don't really focus on Hydra or Hydra Clash. Hydra Clash, I don't think I've ever gotten a reward from Hydra Clash, and I don't think I ever will. The point totals in there are literally skyrocketed. They're for people who literally have every hero in the game that's like +4. So we don't play Hydra Clash. I don't even pretend. I pretend it's like not even there. Basically, I skip it, don't care about it. It's a waste of my time. So we don't do Hydra. Doom Tower, we have beaten every single rotation on normal. And hard mode, we have gotten, I think, on the best rotation, we've gotten to, I think, stage 40, somewhere around here, 40 on hard mode. My worst one is Bommel. I don't think I was even able to beat him yet. We're trying to kind of team. It was the last rotation. He was right here, literally first fight, and I couldn't do it. So I'm going to be building a few heroes that I know work for it and rebuilding them to make them a little bit better. And maybe we can get a win on Bommel here. So we're going to see how that goes. Scarab King, I think I already have a strat for it. We just got to make it a little bit better. But we can beat hard mode on most of the bosses except for Bommel. He's the only one that's given us crap. Curse City, we are doing pretty well. I mean, I'm number 1 in the clan right now, so that's good. I'm 78 on normal mode. Uh, I can't beat this fight. This fight's literally ridiculous. Um, Either one, if you fight the Fire Knight, then this guy takes all your skills away, and if you fight this guy, then this guy HP destroys you to death. So it's like it's almost a waste right now. I don't think we're getting this third key, but we'll see. Eventually, I'll build them. I'm not even focused on this, to be honest. This is just a mishmash of content. It's not what I would consider to be the best content. It's fun. It's cool to come in here once in a while and mess around with it every day and do a couple fights. But other than that, it's a throwaway content. It's not something that you're going to play and be like, "Oh my god, this is the best content ever." It's just, do you have the heroes to beat it? Yes, that done. Like that's it, because it's so restricted. But it's fun. It's cool. It's there. You get some free rewards. I can't crap on that. So it is free. But yeah, we're not going to be. This is a hard stop right here. What is this guy? Sand Devil. He's a hard stop for most people. I don't think anyone's getting through him if you haven't been able to beat him. Other than that, I think the worst ones in here is basically the ones that you see I can't beat. So this one is bad. Scarab, for some reason, is insanely hard in the city. I don't understand why. I don't know what they did to change him, but he is ridiculously hard. And even at 100, I'm having trouble beating him. It's crazy because he is a joke hero. All right, he's a joke boss. Like I can literally beat him anywhere. And yeah, we've been playing with some other heroes. I have to get some shields and some HP destroy gear, but even the ones that I had the HP destroy gear on, I feel like you don't even do any damage to a shield anymore. So I don't know if that's a glitch or if they did it on purpose to make him harder. I have no idea, but he is way harder here than he was in Doom Tower. So he's the only one that's like that. Everyone else is easier. I don't get it. It's freaking weird. Yeah, we have a few that we can't really do yet because we don't have enough. Like I tried going here by throwing him in with the Awakenings, but these fights were a little bit hard. So we'll see. Maybe we'll be able to get through it. I just need some more Awakenings and then I can beat that. but I don't think we're going to be doing. Actually, we can do this fight, right? Oh, look at that! I didn't know I unlocked it. Did I? No, I didn't. You can't get here from here. That's what it was. You have to go through here, which is the problem. So we're not going to be getting anything in this area, more than likely. Anything in all these rewards, yeah, not getting them. So there you go. That's where we're at in the city. Hard mode, close. Hard mode. I think we are number 2, just because I didn't have enough. We've beaten 28 rooms. Hard stops here. We're the spider. I don't have a lot of heroes to beat that. We don't have an HP burn hero for this fight, so literally, or block revive. So boom, wasted fight. Can't beat it. And this one I can beat. I just haven't wasted my time with it yet. I just have to play with them a little bit more. So that's probably, if I'm going to get through, it's going to be this fight. So I'm going to try and play with that now that I have no more keys left. As you can see, I have 6 keys left, but I have no more rooms to beat. So there you go. We're going to try it and see how it goes. So that's where we're at on Cursed City. And well, I don't want anything from you. But we are going to get this, whatever this is, Polarium points. So that's where we're at on the dungeons, all the all the stuff that's going on, all the dungeons. We've got a lot of things that are good right now. I'm very excited about some of the heroes we're going to be getting in the future for the year. And yeah, it's been fun. I still have fun playing the game. I just ignore all the crap that I hate. That's it. And I say that I hate it in a way that you guys understand why. It's just not fun. If it's not fun, I don't play it, and that's kind of how I run this whole channel. If I don't think something's fun, I'm not going to be like, yeah, guys, you should totally play live arena. Like, no, you shouldn't, unless you like arena, and if you love arena and you like spending money, or you just like having heroes, you like figuring out which heroes can counter heroes, and you like spending 10 minutes on one fight. If that's your thing, then you will love arena. It's probably the greatest thing you've ever done. If you don't like that and you just want to beat stuff and get heroes, guess what? It's the worst part of the game, and the fact that it's actually pushed into the PVE aspect of it to beat missions is probably the worst part of the game. And not probably, it is the worst part of the game. That there's no, it's not even like a challenge, it's just you have to do it. And it's more of like a punishment quest is how I look at it. So I hate it. I think Polarium should change it. Just make it where you fight in the arena or fight in the thing for the quest. It would fix the whole problem. I think the quests are hard enough as is without arena being involved with it, but that's me. Sidebar. uh, that'll be the next video for the Fix Your Effing Hero series. It'll be Fix Your Effing Arena. I think we might do that, to be honest. I think that might be one of this year's final videos. All right. But yeah, that's basically it. I mean, that's the year in review. That's everything that we've accomplished, everything that we've been able to do. I feel like this is pretty good for only using mystery shards. I don't think there's anything wrong with this. I'm still having fun. I'm still moving forward. As you can see, I'm not doing poorly comparative to other people that actually play the game every day also. So, and I know a lot of them do use legendaries and all that other stuff that I don't have. So just imagine how far we could get if you pulled those heroes and built them. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things you can do. And I don't play this game like it's a job. So if you play it like it's a job, you could easily, surpass what I do in this time. So that's it for this year. I hope you guys had a great year. I mean, this is going to be it's not the final video of the year, but it is just the review, and so that way you guys can kind of see how we've progressed over the year. Make sure you guys comment. Let me know how you feel about everything. If you guys have any interesting insights that you would like to bring up, feel free to drop a comment below. And always like, share, subscribe. It's always good for the channel. Show everybody that you love us and that you love. And by us, I mean me and all the heroes that are in the game. All right, so this is the year in review of my Mystery Shard adventure. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.